pay. I don't know if it's basketball, if it's soccer. I mean, I don't know whether it's sales. I'm not sure what you're doing. Law, I don't know. If you're education, I don't know what you're doing. But if you teach and you're the same teacher this year than you were last year, that's a problem. And so I need increased performance, because once you increase your performance, everything else increases. Whatever your dream is, whatever your goal is, you're not going to be able to make it happen if you don't have a dream party every day. Like, you got to have a dream session. You got to take out 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, however much time you have, and you got to actually go in a room, close the door, and you got to see yourself doing it. You got to feel yourself doing it. You got to actually walk in it. You got to go in the future, live it out, come back in the present, and start working toward it. Before we can do the impossible, you got to do the impossible. That's right, I'm going to say it again. Before you can do the impossible, you got to do the possible. And when you look the word up, possible, what does it mean? What you're capable of doing or becoming. So I don't need you to do small. That's the minimum. I need you to do every single day, Monday through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the weekend. I need you to do what you're possible, what you're capable, what you're able to do. No excuses this year. The secret to real happiness is progress. Progress equals happiness. And if we can make progress on a regular basis, we feel alive. And that's why at the beginning of the year, we get this thing like, okay, I can have this fresh start. I can really do what my soul desires. I can expand. I can grow. I can improve. I can change. Or maybe better than change, I can progress. I just need you to get started, right? I just need you to get that ball, because I talked about it. Once you can get that momentum going, once that momentum gets going, boom, there's no telling where you can go. If you quit, it's not going to happen. If you quit, if you give up, if you stop, if you do not persevere, listen to me, you will never see it. And I tell people all the time, I didn't get here through academics. I got here because I refused to quit. It may not happen in 6 months, it may not happen in a year, it may not happen in 2 years, but at some point, my dream is going to become a reality.
Let's go. Good morning, family. Rise and shine, rise and elevate. Let's go. Another beautiful day to go ahead and take advantage. Super excited to go ahead and be on here with you guys. It is Monday, TGIM. Thank goodness it's Monday. Let's go ahead and start off the day with a little bit of gratitude. So go ahead and drop your gratitude down below. I'm grateful for another day. Grateful to be alive with you. Grateful for the opportunity to go ahead and take advantage. Grateful for all the abundance and blessings flowing to and through each of you today. So let's go ahead and dive into the topic. So as you guys can see, I've got a phenomenal topic for today, and it is going to be the 5 ways to go ahead and not only build momentum, but to also maintain it. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into the day. Here we go. All right. Number 1, right? 5 ways to build momentum. The first step, number 1, is you've got to be able to forgive and forget your past, right? That's right. Whatever happened to you back, whether it was a month ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, here's the difference, right? I want you to be able to forget all of the negativity, right? All of the stress, the anxiety, the depression that you're going through right now. And I want you to step into the new version of you, right? You've got to be able to forgive and forget, right? So what do you need to forget about your old self, right? Matter of fact, on today's call, here's what I want you guys all to do, okay? You can be sitting at home, but I've got a quick little training for you. Ready? I want you to take your hand, okay? And I want you to turn around, point backwards, and point at the ground, okay? That's the person I want you to leave in the past. I want you to leave the old you in the past and keep it there, right? So you've got to be able to forget all of the negativity that you've been going through. And the second part, you've got to be able to forgive, right? Who do you have in your mind that's giving you jealousy, that's giving you an ego, that's giving you anger? I need you to go ahead and let that go, right? It could be a family member. It could be somebody that's close to you. Take the time today, make the call, and give forgiveness, right? Go ahead and give gratitude, because I'm telling you right now, if you have too much negativity in your headspace, guess what? You don't have enough room for the positivity and joy to be able to come through. So if something's bothering you, take today, make that call, and go forgive them and go give thanks for them even being alive. Some of you have a grudge with somebody. What if they pass tomorrow? How would you feel? Right? You'd be upset. So go ahead and take the time to forgive and forget. This is such an important part before we even get into any other steps. But this is where it begins, okay? Number two is going to be find your passion, right? What's going to wake you up early? What's going to keep you up late? For me, at the beginning, yes, I had to pay bills. Yes, I had utility bills. Yes, I had to pay my car note. But as I started to grow, you're going to see your why develops over time. Your passion changes and develops over time. So for me, yes, at the beginning, I had to pay bills. But it got to a point where when I started to receive messages, when I started to see others win, that became my new high. That became my new passion, because when it was great for me to make money, but to see somebody else grow, to see somebody else step into their shoes, that became my new addiction. So now my passion is, it really is, it's people over profits. It's impact over income, because I understand it now, right? Years later, you help enough people get what they want, you're going to be able to get everything that you want. So I have every intention, I have everything behind me to get you guys to that next level, right? When I help you become the best version of yourself, you are going to inspire others to do the same. So if nobody told you yet, I believe in you. You just need to go ahead and meet me halfway, all right? Passion. Number 3, ready? Decision-making, right? Decision-making. Here's what I realize about anybody that is successful. Most of the time, they are phenomenal about making decisions, right? Make the decision and figure it out later. So many are sitting here, you're looking at something, right? You're looking at your objectives for today, and you're asking yourself, well, what if this goes wrong? What if this person doesn't believe me? What if my family member has something to say when I go ahead and put that out there? Here's what you need to understand, okay? First of all, nobody else's opinions is going to pay your bills, right? Number 2, you were given your own set of eyes for a reason, right? Some people may not see your vision. That's okay. If they can't see the vision, they need to put their glasses on because they must be out of focus, okay? So decision making, right? What are the decisions and commitment that you need to make today to go ahead and move the needle forward? We're at a point where we've got 17, 18 days left of March. So here's the goal, right? If you guys were getting up late until this point, if you didn't have a morning routine, if you weren't getting on Go Live, if you weren't calling your mentor multiple times throughout the week, if not multiple times throughout the day, now is the time to go ahead and make the decision and commitment. Say, you know what? I'm ready to do what is needed. I'm ready to do what is necessary to get to the next level, okay? Make decisions from your heart and discover your true power. So important, okay? Next, where we at? Number 4, right? Take smart and continuous massive action, right? I tell you guys all the time, you can spend 20 hours reading a book, 20 hours on Zoom, 20 hours, even at the last event that we were just with, all in Miami for the past 3 days. Yo, I've got pages on pages on pages of notes. But here's the difference. Anybody can take notes, right? But who is actually going to go out and apply these notes? I'll show you guys. Look, this is all of my notes that I took from this weekend, right? Note takers are money makers. So you guys can go ahead and take notes all day long, but let me ask you, who is actually going to take action on everything that you learn? This is it. This is all 6-7 figure sauce right here, but none of it matters if I don't take action with any of it, right? To know and to not do is to not know it all. So take what it is that you guys learn from these trainings and ask yourself, how can I implement even one thing from today's call? How can I go ahead and teach one thing that I learned today out to the universe, right? These are all things that you guys should be thinking about that's going to help you get to your next level, right? And last but not least, it's going to be grateful, right? To go ahead and finish off the 5 ways to go ahead and build and maintain momentum. 11-11, paint your vision. You've got to be grateful, right? You've got to wake up every day with gratitude, even though you're not in the house, even though you're not in the car, even though you're not able to have complete time freedom yet. If you can't appreciate the little things, you'll always get too big for the next abundance that comes into your life. So for me, I had to be grateful for where I was at. I had to be grateful for how far I've come, because truth be told, a lot of the times we can't see how far we've come looking from the inside out. But for somebody like me, I can honestly tell you, I've been able to see you guys grow. I've been able to see you get outside your comfort zone. I've been able to see you do things that make you nervous, and you can see it as well. The growth is evident. right? It's clear to see that you guys are getting 1% better. The only difference is now you've got to keep sharpening your sword. You've got to keep learning. You've got to keep applying what it is that you guys learn. So this is my 5 ways that you guys can go ahead and build momentum. And I'm telling you, if you utilize it, it's going to make a difference. So let's go ahead and end it off like this, right? I want to give you guys 4 affirmations that I'm going through every day to keep myself in the right mindset. Number 1, you ready? I am focused. Go ahead and put this at the top of your paper. 4 affirmations to go ahead and read daily, right? I'm focused. Become people free. Stop worrying about what other people think. Okay. Next. Some get motivated when they see others win. Some get inspired, right? So you guys should be inspired when you see others winning. Number 2, I'm active, right? I'm taking massive action. Some people are okay with just getting by, but you're not okay with just getting by. You are ready to experience quantum leaps inside of your life. So here's the thing. You can be superior with inferior results. So just because you have a title does not mean you're going to get results. It takes actually doing the work, being grateful, and actually plugging in every day. Number 3, I am committed. Go ahead and drop an I am committed in the chat, right? It's not about working hard, but how long can you actually maintain that work ethic? Some people, I see them yell like, yo, D, I'm ready to go all in. I'm ready to take massive action. But 2 days goes by, they took the notes, they showed up, and on day 3, they're back to living that normal life. So my goal for you guys is to be committed for the next 17 days of March. Go all in for the next 17 days and watch how different your frequency, your mindset, your actions start to change when you actually make the decision to go all in. And last but not least, right? They say in order to be balling, you've got to be all in. The last affirmation is I am trust. You have to trust first. You've got to be able to trust the company. You've got to be able to trust the products, and you've got to be able to trust your mentor, right? When I was broke and homeless 4 years ago, living out of my car, my mentor had the success, he had the blueprint, and he had those around him that also had success. So in my head, I didn't need to keep questioning myself. I didn't need to keep recreating the wheel. All I had to do was go ahead and run the play. So with that being said, family, that's my 5 ways to go ahead and not only build, but maintain momentum. So if you guys got a little bit of value today, go ahead and smash that like button, drop some 7s down below. And if nobody told you today, I believe in you. You're powerful. You're a leader. You're in style. But it takes you stepping into your greatness. Family, it is your favorite entrepreneur, Define Dreams. Remember, if you can see it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. Let's get to work, family. It's game time. Sheesh.